Here at the Gamers Cave, we do our very best to be family friendly at all times. However, this video may contain subject matter that is not suitable for all ages. A parental advisory is in effect. Thank you very much for your time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dungeons & Dragons Live, up close and personal from the Gamers Cave in beautiful downtown Franklin, Indiana. Represent!
Whoop whoop.
West, west, yo. Well, up to do that? Stop it.
He just talked about this. We did.
My name is John. You may not see me, but you do hear my voice. I am the wonderful, friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and no, my name is not Matt Mercer. You're welcome. Anyways, we're going to go once again around the table. Please state your name and the character which you are playing, starting with you.
I'm Ethan, and I'm still playing Sean, the human rogue.
My name is Travis. I am playing Rarar Mudrans as a level 2 ranger.
Yeah, you are.
My name is Brandon. I am also playing as Therax Magistry, an amazing tiefling paladin.
I'm Josh. I'm playing Ares Nilo. We can never get that right. I am a sorcerer fighter now.
Ooh.
I'm Darren Nilo, and I'm a Drelv. I'm also now playing a cleric and a sorcerer.
I'm Patrick. I'm playing Captain Eldon the Vast. I'm a level 2 fighter.
I'm Lucas. I'm playing Sergeant, the level 2 bard.
I am Tia. I am playing Lieutenant Mikhail, the level 2 monk.
Cool. Okay. It is roughly around 5 p.m. You guys get a ton of gold from the last adventure in which you had. And pertaining to some contract fulfillments, you guys are now on the town, which is outside of the lovely palatial headquarters of Military Acquisitions Incorporated. And this wonderful little town is co-owned by Military Acquisitions Incorporated. You see everything from taverns, brothels, to stores and shops of all kinds. What do you guys do?
I'm just going to wander to the local tavern if there's one.
Okay.
And just go up and just get an ale for a little bit.
Okay.
Would anyone in the group like to head to maybe a general store to see if there's a blacksmith shop available?
Absolutely, I need some new armor.
Yep.
Alright,
gonna
in
find
which
some
case,
weapons.
I think are the three of us going to head to, which would you like, a blacksmith shop or general store?
Either
Like,
or, as long as I
Probably
can get
blacksmith
something.
because
I just need some new armor.
he needs metal armor, I need some armor. And then I'll
Well,
get you
I want to
stuff.
see what kind of equipment is available at the local blacksmith shop, considering who they work for. They may have some good equipment available.
Okay.
Alright.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go find an actual general store because I need materials to cast spells.
Okay. You two guys?
I'm following my Rarar.
I'm heading for a shop to see if there's a shop that sells jewels.
Okay.
Can I see if there's a dressmaker anywhere?
A dressmaker.
Yes.
What? Somebody needed to do it. The dinosaur didn't do it, so I couldn't do the whistle, okay?
Well, now they're gonna send you a $15 video of
Whatever.
whistling.
Probably.
Now that I put it in their head too.
Okay.
Great, thanks.
Starting with you walk into the Broken Boar.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of the more shadier places in town.
You're out.
My crap. I'm going to go up to the barkeep, get a drink, and ask them, do you know where I can get any gunpowder?
You see this grizzled, nasty, dirty, one eye has an eye patch. Looks at you like this. Son! He gets out his horn and he puts it in his ear. Now talk loud, son!
Can I get an ale, and is there anywhere that sells gunpowder?
What?
I gentlemen, is there anywhere that sells gunpowder?
No, I'm not looking for a date. What gunpowder?
The wrong bar.
Big bad tavern.
He walks from one end of the bar to the other in about roughly 10 minutes because he has 2 wooden pegs for legs.
Oh, so he's that dude from Family Guy.
What is his arm stinks now? Is this Family Guy?
Stop saying Family Guy, we're gonna have to pay them.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm poor.
Well, there was a
Say
tree.
that.
He hands you a big
there was a
pint of
dwarf.
ale. He says,
He was born with glass bones.
he puts his horn down and he says, you know, kid, I like you. I like you already. Tell you what, there's a general store down the way. I do that just to test these kids. So just so in the know,
Does it happen? The dice says yes.
MAI actually has best premium gunpowder and bang bang you have ever had. Now, I want you to roll your Arcana for me, if you have it. If not, an intelligence check.
He rolled 1.
I rolled a 2. It's even worse. So that's a 5. No, what it did that. It went from that 20 to 2.
It's amazing.
So 5.
Okay.
You
You may know what gunpowder is located at, but you have no clue what bang bang is.
probably a drug.
Like, bang bang?
Probably.
Hell yeah, son.
Okay. Not used to these American.
No, Josh.
I always forget.
Bang bang.
Oh, too light.
Bang bang into the room.
So I
Bardic inspiration.
American marijuana seems really weird.
I rolled.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave 2 gold pieces and go to where you pointed.
Okay. Hey. Tell Darius he owes me a couple hundred.
Well, damn.
Okay. Who's at the general store?
Those two.
Just the normal.
Me and my rah-rah.
Those 3. No, you're at the. I'm looking for a shop.
Just those 2.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the first general store. Okay. You notice when you walk in and you see on one side of the wall a collection of glass vials, and you go down even further and you see other glass vials. All of them are marked individually, and then you see 2 huge rows of bookshelves. And on the other side of the wall, you notice that there are kinda, sorta-ish sets of armor. And then you go down even further, you see other weapons.
What? My lady, but what has your eyes?
Nothing in this store.
It's a shame. Such a beauty should have whatever she pleases.
Are you trying to make a flirt?
Always. Snake in there.
We'll see how our destinies meet and possibly later on.
Oh, John's got something planned.
Hopefully it doesn't have to wait too long.
I'm walking out of the general store, not seeing anything that catches my eye for materials to cast spells.
Okay. Okay.
I'm following as well.
Oh, okay. You
You're barred
notice,
from the internet for the night.
you notice there's another bar and another restaurant as soon as you walk out the street, and then down the street there's yet another general store, a larger one.
I head towards that one.
Okay. Are you following? Okay.
He's like following like he's being drawn by an apple pie. He's like a floating shit.
You guys don't know the power.
You know the old
This
cartoon
she
where
has
the
no
jaw hits
hand.
the table and the eyes go boing? That is him.
Is that why he was like my character weird earlier because the
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's got a thing for
You
dragons.
might have it. Oh, there you go.
He likes the hot, scaly.
I like a challenge.
And then claws, baby.
He's gonna need healing hands by the end.
Ethan asking the real questions over there.
Don't worry, you get some bardic inspiration.
I just want you all to remember that Ethan's the one who's being mature about this situation.
I don't know what to think of my mind.
I'm not sure what I got myself into.
Time to start playing.
You join the game with a bunch of adults.
Oh, God.
Welcome to adulthood. One.
Well,
Okay.
adult-ish.
Or more-ish than well.
Anyway.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah.
Anyways, while you two are walking out, you see another drow gentleman just race on by, dressed in black, wearing a wide-brimmed hat, as if he was on a very urgent need for something. He accidentally drops an envelope.
I pick it up. And then I try to yell up at him in Elvish.
He darts away. And it is wax sealed.
Do we know the insignia of the wax?
Roll for your intelligence, please.
Bum bum bum. Yeah. Nope.
Bum, bum.
You have no idea, but the envelope itself smells like jasmine and sandalwood.
My lady, I think we need to get the others involved.
Lead the way. Okay. You three rather. You're at the bigger general store.
The blacksmith?
Blacksmith?
The blacksmith? Okay, my bad.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Still good.
You're at the blacksmith. You notice this dwarf hard at work, clanging on the son of a bitch. And he looks at all three of you and go, "Help you."
Yes, good sir. So we've come to look at some of your products. So we've heard you have very good wares, especially weapons. I'm looking for an accomplished weapon to handle not justice with.
You sound like a paladin.
Oh, well, thank you. I take that as the highest compliment. So, and I would like to see if some of your long swords could complement me in my endeavors. So, do you know of a company called Acquisitions?
He does this.
Yes, yes we are. And some people from the organization has told us you have very good equipment. We'd like to make our jobs a little easier by taking advantage of the situation.
He turns to his son and he says, "Come with me, boys."
Alright.
Lift up this very old door. He comes down.
We're going into the basement. Alright.
Okay. You get down to the basement, you see everything from dwarf and troll, believe it or not, smelters. They're pouring steel, they're cutting steel, they're hammering steel, they're cooling the steel.
Does it look like there's any other materials being used besides steel?
All straight up steel and platinum.
Platinum is used for out of game. Real quick. Is there platinum armor and things like that too, or is it just used for money? Because I didn't know if platinum or adamantine is what's used for better equipment.
Well, believe it or not, if you mix platinum with steel, it becomes stronger.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, because also costs probably $1 million.
Okay.
A lot of money.
So they're mixing both,
Excellent.
and they're creating these very unusually beautiful,
Like a composite.
yeah, beautiful curved swords you've never seen before.
This is an interesting weapon. I haven't seen one of this make before. What's it called?
It's two-handed. Hands it to you. Feel the weight.
I grab it, I feel the weight, but I tell him this is a beautiful weapon and it looks like it'd be good for a two-handed fighter, but I'm a single-handed fighter. Do you have
Let me
something?
see that. Hold on. I
hand
gotta
it
see
to-
this.
I hand it to Big Boy.
Ooh, yeah. What's the weight of it?
Feels like it's nothing.
Would it be similar to the weight of my glaive, or like is it a lot lighter?
It's a lot lighter.
A lot lighter.
He takes a piece of parchment, takes the sword, slice,
With butter.
hands it back to you.
I'm gonna.
Do you have a glaive like this?
We can special order them.
That would be awesome. Will it be this light?
Yes.
That'd be good.
That's unnatural. I need one.
It lets you swing faster.
Yeah, that's safe for other people.
Well,
Yes,
that's the
absolutely,
point.
please. How
That's
much will it cost me?
Well, tell you what. For this type of metal in which we do, for normal customers, it is the cost of the weapon plus 10 to 20%, depending on the weapon with this type of metal.
Fair enough.
But for you, it's base cost.
Amazing. What's the base cost?
It's the standard
Whatever
cost of the weapon.
Whatever normal blades are.
Do you have any armor that's made like this?
We're still working on that.
How about shields?
Shields we could do.
If I could do a long sword and a shield out of this material, that would be amazing.
Blades 20.
Okay. So you go down another path. It's completely dark, and the only thing that you see is the molten metal being poured, and that's all you can see.
What kind of weapon do you have?
I just pull out my rapier. Do you have a better version of this?
Tell you what. We have an adamantine,
I would love that.
but we can only, it's so rare. And we can only find it in very long bars, that long, that thin. I think we could possibly make a rapier of that.
How much would that be?
That's gonna be a little bit more difficult, son. It's gonna be a little high.
Oh, how high?
100 extra.
You have yourself a deal, sir.
Okay, can you wait a week?
Absolutely.
I need 10% down though.
So, how much is
Rapier's
Oh,
25.
Yeah.
so
125.
I'll just give him 25, a fifth of the percent.
Done.
While they're conducting business, I'm gonna trance into one of them really quick. Eldon, Mikhail, we need you guys as soon as possible back at base.
Why knock first? Jesus.
Well, no, all you hear in Mikhail's head is just like,
I was trying to ask if you had
don't even hear
padded
any
leather or
noises, just
something.
growls.
Like a bonus padded leather. I also wanted to get this.
You go to this one very nice dress shop.
Okay.
Alexis
It would be right before the weapons.
of Shadowdale.
Okay.
You walk in,
Studded leather.
Or that's the one.
the most
Yeah, but that's
gorgeous dresses you have ever
45.
seen. From
It's
across the
12 plus stacks.
and from
Yeah.
elsewhere. You see a gorgeous woman come
Had it
up to you
in
and say,
normal ways.
"Hello, greetings, how can I help you?"
This is really embarrassing.
For now.
But I was wondering if I have any dresses that could possibly fit me.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey! Yes, dear. You hear that?
Oh God, yes.
Well, hello, dearie. I'm Joey. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mwah, mwah. Anyway, you're just a doll. Oh my God, I can make you the most perfect dress for any girl, for any date.
My lady, what's wrong?
Jarvis finds this hilarious.
We broke Travis. Well done.
Continue, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the first. I have broken a player.
I didn't think I ever seen Travis like this
It
before.
only gets better, my friend.
God.
Okay, Joey keeps on going. So,
Travis, don't die.
What kind of dress is this for?
That's a
Is
lot
it
of
a cocktail
empty
party?
idea.
Is it just a date, or is it just something to slay bugbear?
We work for a
I
fancy
just,
company. We should probably
truth
get
be
that.
told, I don't own many
Let's say
pretty things, and I just want to feel pretty.
Oh, darling,
The
let
rest
me
of us
tell you
probably
something.
have
He
one
puts you on a nice padded couch and he says,
It'll help us.
oh, honey, let me explain this to you. Okay, you need to release your inner girl. Okay, just like what I did a long time ago, but anyways, I'm still a boy. But that's beside the point. Anyway,
Damn it.
Sorry, Travis.
So the rest of us.
we lost Travis, ladies and gentlemen.
Travis, if you die in the building, that's a lot of energy to drag you outside.
Okay, darling, what is your favorite color?
Blue?
Blue. We got turquoise blue, we got midnight blue, we got eternal blue, we got baby blue, we got that too. So, I mean, he shows you this cachet of all types of blue and all kinds of material. What would you like, dear? Because I think a perfect midnight blue, which is very deep blue, that would look great with your eyes, you know. And I think that would be just fabulous, don't you think?
Sure, yes.
Okay, not a problem. And so they begin to take all of your measurements, including your arm.
Important questions.
And then Joey says, darling, trust me on this one, we don't judge.
Okay.
Okay, we do not judge at all, okay?
Oh,
So
they're not
basically, if you have some problems, you know,
they're
we
not.
can understand, we can alleviate that situation. And so basically, in less than
So we're not Catholic.
1 hour,
Okay.
the elf stitcheries in the back concoct this gorgeous cocktail dress for you.
Ow, ow.
How's this, darling?
What?
Can I try it on?
I don't care.
Why, of course
I've
you
given up. I'm
can.
trying to get people to stop.
The dressing rooms are, take a left, and it'll be right there. It's all magical mirrors, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
I hate you. I hate
While
you.
you're trying to dress on. Meanwhile, had to get in touch with my inner man now.
Have to punch a wall for your man
So,
again.
can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
How long is this after our last mission ceased? Like after our last mission finished? Is this the next day? Is it like 2 days after?
24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So we got enough time. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Have we spoken to Darius at all in that time frame?
No, but he's brooding.
How is this? How is the city since everything's taking place?
Okay.
Well, I think
That would be
did
usually
Lucas
what
wanna
happened.
situate something before we do that.
Oh, I was just gonna say, well, like right after we left, I was gonna just go out and perform for fun.
Okay.
And I also want to get some gunpowder.
You were looking for jewels?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. You notice this rickety old type of store, and you notice there's bags of various stones and gems inside of this store. and you see this gnome woman.
Okay. We aren't there. We aren't there.
You are not there.
Thank God.
You're not there.
Thank God this one over here.
Okay. She says to you, "May I help you, sir?"
Yes, I am looking for some diamonds.
You're looking for diamond. Is it black diamond, white diamond, yellow diamond? Is it turquoise diamond? Is it... What kind of diamond did you were looking for?
Oh no, it's the.
Some white diamonds, please.
You were looking for white diamond. Okay, number phone.
And then.
Anyways, here we are, lovey. Here's a white diamond right here. That will be 3,000 gold pieces.
Here you go, ma'am.
Oh my stars and garters, I never seen 3,000 all at once. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.
So, Travis is broken in.
Travis is just a tomato right now.
Another way of calling them a vegetable is tomatoes a fruit.
Trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have told you once, I've told you twice. My name is not Matt Mercer. I'm better than he is.
No, but he is part of the Illuminati.
Illuminati!
The Illuminati.
Oh my god.
You are now Gnome Slayer.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
you
failed my
did.
gnome slayer.
Yeah.
So,
No, if anyone needs to be a gnome slayer, it's Tia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a monster.
So, am I performing then?
You're giving me...
Oh.
Performance check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sing for your supper, boy.
9. I did not do very well on that roll.
They're throwing rolls of quarters at you.
They're going...
So, yeah.
Stop! Oh.
I'm gonna restring my instrument and see if that fixes it. Is that cool?
Bring it back.
Yes.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave trying to find new strings. I think my strings are broken.
It's a weird way of saying you
proud.
suck.
It's all proud.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you.
really good. That's you.
Oh, by the way, honey. Meanwhile, at the dress shop.
No, they're magic.
Meanwhile, darling, let me show you this. Here's my business card. If you gain weight or you lose weight, in the next 100 years, you just let me know. Here's my business card. It's very nice. Anyway, all this dress is just for 100 gold pieces because you're a first customer here, and we like to make customers our friends and our friends' family.
Okay.
And we believe in that.
Okay, done. I'll take the dress. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem, darling. Let me go package this up. He packages up really nice and puts it in a box, and he puts it in a shopping bag. He ties it up and then hands it over to you.
Thank you.
It's big, bright, and lavender, and it smells nice.
Okay.
I feel like someone cares.
Okay.
I got the family jewels.
Meanwhile, you two
Congratulations.
have picked up this envelope. Very unusual characteristics on this. Please, either of you, roll for me an intelligence check.
13.
Go with him, please.
Is that a nat 1?
Okay.
May as well.
Bad enough.
You notice the paper itself is not normal paper at all. It feels really silky.
I thought I was gonna say gooey.
It just looked like he was like slurping it out. Like, ugh.
No,
This is what it looked like. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm very caught off guard.
goes viral.
It's slurping. I hope that goes viral.
Just
Great.
grabbing a razor.
Okay, now, you notice also the writing on it. Its characters are not, and I repeat, not from anywhere around here.
Any form of old elvish writing.
Matchmaker.
Matchmaker.
13.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it any form of comic?
I want you to beat me.
17.
Going viral.
Nat 20. Anyways,
Moving on.
all you can recognize, all you can recognize is the character Emerald.
I think we should open this.
Bad idea, sweetheart.
Ooh.
It's progress.
Character progression.
You're breaking down those walls.
But yet there is in fact on the wax seal is an insignia never found in this part of the world.
Bad Hawkins. Bad girl.
Make for me a wisdom check.
Yep, I'm going in. I'm gonna do that as well.
She just rolled a dice over in there.
I got a
Guayana, Mexican, green one,
Did you roll an 11?
German on.
7-11. You have to tell them now. That's like a nat 20. They rolled 7 and 11. Okay, they got a gas station. You gotta tell us now. That's made up bullshit.
What if I rolled Speedway?
You'd have a convenience
All you
store.
get is 2 words. The Emerald Empire.
I think we need to get everyone together and get this to Darius.
Yes. Yeah, I did move stuff.
Do I need to communicate with everyone now? Okay. You just see me go up in the air. Everyone get to base now.
I didn't even get a drink.
How's my adventure for the gunpowder going?
As I'm
What
wondering
is the adventure going for the
Here.
gunpowder?
Here, as I do that, you guys see like a flash of the envelope in front of you.
And this
And
interrupts
Neil's friggin'
him.
envelope.
So
He doesn't get
he's like,
gunpowder.
oh, he spills it everywhere.
You're not gonna blow up. No.
First you're
Too late.
and then you're gonna die.
So look over at the what are you?
Halfling.
I look at the halfling and say, does it feel like this every time he goes in there?
Yeah.
I feel kind of dirty.
I have this sudden inkling towards dragonborns, and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's like I got a leather thing going on
It's
right now.
just
And I
weird.
don't know if I like
I think
this.
I need a new belt.
You feel me again. You should.
Ugh.
I think our friendship with this guy is going in a bad direction.
People do
Story of my life.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Tiefling songs, apparently.
The sergeant's a pain in my ass.
From what I've heard,
You
he
are a
was-
pain in my ass.
from what I heard from the ladies back at the base, he was a pain in their ass too.
Indeed.
Why are you still here?
Why not?
Get a hobby.
Get out of my head!
He was trying to get a hobby.
Alright.
Okay.
How long is the blade going to take to be made? Or, like our weapons that we custom
Is
ordered?
it all a week?
Okay.
So it's a week.
And I have my equipment, so what is the bonuses for this new kind of metal?
It is standard +1.
Okay.
The standards are what, a D6 plus 1?
Yes.
Okay.
What's mine? Since it's the special.
You'll see.
Okay.
Just trust.
Okay. Awesome, thank you.
Question,
You're
just for him.
you're
Does he
making
have to
a blow up.
meet any certain requirement for this weapon yet?
Well,
No.
that's between
No?
me and
Okay.
him.
Okay.
No.
These makes people blow up.
I just tap someone with all
On
the
lethal damage, they explode.
Oh, no.
Okay, you get together and you look at this envelope with these very unusual characteristics on it.
Do they look Koanian to me?
Do you?
I want you to roll for me your intelligence.
Can I also?
Well, I'm also.
15.
It is not Koinian.
It's a German one, Mexican.
You said that, did you guys let us know what the words say that you were able to do?
Oh, yeah. I think that should be common for us to tell you guys.
Yeah, he would have translated that to
It's-
us when we was
So it's
debating.
called Emerald Empire?
Emerald
Yes.
Empire. Do you guys have
Can I-
any idea what this is?
I
Can I
heard
roll
of
a
a
history to try
wizard
to
who
figure it
lives in
out?
a
Okay,
Emerald
one
Empire.
person at a time.
Sorry. Can I roll a history to see if I know what Emerald Empire is?
Yes.
14.
Here goes. It's one of the oldest living nations on Earth, on this planet.
I got a joke.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, is it a land called Oz?
Why is it a land called up? No.
Emerald City.
He loses experience for that now, right?
He's back at level. He lost a level. He's back at level 1.
And demoted. Okay, how much about it do Mikhail know? Because would we have had past dealings with this empire militarily?
It is a big, mean, nasty empire with teeth.
Is that a yes or a no? That doesn't really answer my
Oh, you've had dealings with them
Okay.
before.
And then, what do I know
Right,
about
we should check
inside
the
of it
books.
from the history?
Okay, basically their history is very expansionist and,
I like them already.
doesn't like anybody.
So they're the Greeks.
Except for Quenya.
No,
They're the angry, roided out Greeks.
no, they're very angry, pissed off Chinese.
Ah, okay.
Hawkins and I were going to do an investigation
So they're from
roll
Taiwan.
through our books, through our vast
I just
books,
keep
to
them-
see
you
if
and
we
I
can't
just know what
find
it is.
anything about
We're useful,
them,
hooray!
about, you know, current invasions that they've done, powerful leaders, stuff like that.
Okay.
That'd be more.
Would I know anything
Yeah, let's
from
do it.
my
Yeah.
travels and spying on other countries?
That's 20.
Okay.
Hell yes, son.
You probably know something.
Okay, here's what's happening right now, from what you gathered. The Emerald Empire is in the middle of a civil war.
With who?
It's Civil War.
Oh, so sorry. Sorry.
Themselves. There you go.
Okay.
That's what happens when you have a zero.
Me,
in your
myself,
intelligence.
and I.
It is slowly detaching itself into various clans. One is pissed off at the other, one wants to go somewhere else, you know, and the whole spiel is this. Right now, the Emperor, from what it gathers, is practically defenseless. So that's what is really going on from the last things in which you have heard of what's going on.
What?
Rods.
I feel like we need to get Darius in on this.
Probably.
This letter
Great.
going to him for all we know.
I thought we were done dealing with them.
Baby girl. That guy was running pretty fast.
No, not them.
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 Nicknames. You have not earned that right yet.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Hey, should he roll to see if he enjoyed being called baby girl?
You know what? I forgot.
He's just a
Roll it. What the fuck?
Do you enjoy being
You're
called
welcome. Thank you.
Would it be a percentile?
It doesn't change what you said.
Hey, at least it's not hard to forget my rank. Considering that's
Like, that would be what check?
Is it though?
That'd be a
Yes.
charisma check.
Charisma?
Mhm.
I got a 10 on charisma.
What did you roll?
Oh, you're supposed to roll. Ah!
He enjoys it.
I got to admit it.
No, you didn't.
Okay, you guys get back
Deep
to the
down inside,
mansion
like,
and hauled ass back to the mansion, and then you notice all the troops are just in regimental form.
awesome.
As in armor, performing maneuvers, drills, the works. Something is not quite right here.
Stuff like that.
Are any of the formations broken ranked or anything that we would recognize as out of formation?
No. But from what it looks like somebody's coming over for dinner. Somebody big.
Big as in they made the door bigger, or big as in important?
Important.
It's a good question.
Highly important. You get into the mansion itself. You notice the two dwarves, and they're going through this list about what are they going to feed these people for dinner.
Franklin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, frankly.
Franklin.
Hey,
Hi! Hey!
Hey!
how's it going, man?
No, bad,
Franklin.
but I'm still trying to figure out this menu.
What's going on?
Oh, well, long story short, we're having dignitaries here tonight. They want you guys dressed up
Son of a bitch.
for dinner.
Dig from where?
I don't have a dress code.
Well, this place called the Emerald Empire.
I'll have to run back into town.
Uh,
Have you seen Darius lately?
They probably have some.
Darius is upstairs. You should talk to him. He's not happy.
I think we should speak to him.
Yeah, we probably should.
we should probably get this one.
Shocking. He's not happy.
Okay, you get to the 3rd floor. You see Darius slumped over like this.
We're in trouble.
Why wouldn't we be?
Why would we be?
On my way
Holding
up,
a cigarette like this.
on my way up, I tried to get my retainers to come over so they can start polishing my armor.
Brother, what's wrong? I'm speaking to you. We're speaking to you in Elvish. What's wrong, brother?
You see his pet spider come up to him, going,
Aww.
Oh, that's a cute spider.
What was
I still not used to that thing.
What was his name again?
It's cute.
Spinner.
Spinner. Okay.
It's okay, we can't.
He says in elf, this is a contract I don't want to touch.
Would the contract have to do anything with this?
Yes.
Me and Rara were in town and we saw a messenger running and they dropped this. When I tried to get the messenger's attention, he kept running away from the litter.
Yes, and I know what happened to the messenger. He points directly at his coffee table. The messenger's head is on the coffee table.
Oof, that's
Did this
good.
messenger, was he ours?
Yes.
Spy?
Let's just say this. This is a kettle of fish we should not get into. But he throws out the contract at
I'm gonna read the contract.
Yeah.
you. I suggest you read it aloud.
Read it out. Go ahead.
Okay. I read it out loud.
Okay, you see the very unusual characters holographically turn into Elvish Drow. And it says 1 billion.
I like
You guys just see this.
1 billion in adjusted gold pieces for your services.
Brother, do you see this?
You guys don't see this, these two do.
I thought you said you were reading it aloud.
He's reading it aloud.
You guys just start seeing my hands just.
Are you alright?
Sweetums.
Watch it.
Is it from Sweet One?
What does it say, guys?
Sweet
What
One?
does it say?
Go on. Out with it.
Money.
Well,
How much?
We just got money.
Bunch of zeros.
How many?
Use your words. You're smarter than this.
Oh, bloody hell, just say it! Says Darius.
Tell him, brother.
Oh, Frank.
oh, for goodness.
1 billion.
One what?
1
1
billion?
One billion?
Okay, where's the target? Is it?
Why do you think we'd be worthy of getting that job?
Wait, Darius, I think I already know the answer to that. What they want us to do. Do they want us in on one of the sides of the wall?
Crushes out a cigarette. He stands up.
Explains the formations.
He looks outside the window. And he says this. Either one of two things will happen. If we side with any of one of the major clans that chooses to be independent, or there's major bloodshed. But if we do not, guess what's going to happen?
Major bloodshed.
Empires either expand or
They come to attack us once they take control.
Empires either expand or they die.
Exactly.
Big problem. How many clans are there right now in the Empire?
6, I believe.
With
Do you know
6,
what they
best
are?
case scenario, with one taking over, it's going to take them a few years to be able to reconcile their losses.
But
Are
there's
any of those drows?
Well, what are the races for each?
That's
Well, are they different?
Yeah.
Or are they...
well,
Or a mix?
in that side of the world, It's very different. For elves, they're called spirit folk.
Sounds a little grating.
It's not.
I'm not elvish. I have no idea.
It's not degrading though.
It's a,
Being a
it's
spirit
a
is.
derogatory.
Being a spirit is probably one of the most honorable things for an elf.
Oh, alright.
So elves are highly.
But tieflings, on the other hand, kiss your asses goodbye.
Well, in that case, it's time to overthrow this empire.
Headed by a dragon.
Okay. We have a dragon.
Not as powerful as a
Don't
little
look at
dragon.
me.
No, there's a dragon downstairs.
What color is?
How long have you been here and you don't
He
know?
works here.
Enough!
Alright. I think it's a good idea to go for this contract.
Color is the dragon.
You don't know.
Okay.
You have all this knowledge and you don't know
What
what
the
color
leader
the
of
dragon
the
is.
empire is?
Told. The Empire is super secretive. Even when we fought them, we didn't get much information off of the bodies of the prisoners. They're very secretive. And they use a lot of weird magic to lock the information out.
Roll for me.
I like
make for me an intelligence check, please.
Ah, shit.
Ooh.
13.
Not bad.
All you get is the word shinobi.
They're ninjas.
From what? From the...
From your past.
Itachi?
Sasuke.
Guys, we gotta be quiet about this. We don't want
Is there something you want to tell us, Eldon?
Yes,
No.
do tell.
The only thing I remember about them were these shinobi.
Also, they were ninjas.
Yeah, it was different.
You guys know them too.
Darius grabs a book. His eyes are like saucers. He opens the book.
So they're super robes.
Very precise, but they only have one job.
As an experienced
Killing
knight,
the
do I have knowledge of shinobi as well?
Assassin.
The shinobi would rip you apart.
Good. They can give it a shot. Bunch of racists.
You don't want them to get their hands on you.
No.
I gotta make it past my sword.
They'll make it past your sword.
I'm not scared.
They would rip your head off without using a weapon.
The only reason we were able to push them back is we're more familiar with the land. They tried to invade here a long time ago. It's the only reason we won.
What?
Well, that and Mikhail destroyed 2 trees.
Ooh, yes.
It'd be kind of easy with having a dragon on our side now.
Now,
I put nothing past them.
I have some very interesting news.
Alright.
As of tonight, this very same Empress is coming to dinner.
The dragon?
Tonight.
Or Empress?
One
Let
of
me
the
guess.
planned empires.
Let me guess. You want us to be security detail tonight, don't you?
Please.
Okay. Any
Assassination it
special
is.
requests?
I mean, I didn't say that out loud.
Do not fuck this up.
How do you want us dressed?
In your best finery.
Son of a bitch. I gotta go back to the market.
If this goes off without a hitch, we want ranks in this now. We don't want to be contracts, we want to actually be part of this with ranks.
We won't be full employees.
Why? The last time he gave us a mission, we fucked it up. We literally only succeeded by sheer dumb luck.
Luck is a skill.
Luck is not a skill. Luck is sheer dumb, unadulterated stupidity happening in random fashion.
And when
It's a
you're
skill.
good at it, then it's a skill worth
It's
having.
not a skill. It's not, we had a solid battle plan and we ignored it.
I mean, it does take skill to know the exact force of how to remove someone's spine past their head, but no, I agree.
The dragon's
There you
right.
go. Yep.
We don't deserve ranks. We haven't earned anything. We got paid for a job that we half-assed. I'm not really proud of the money we earned from the last job.
I mean, I don't see you complaining that you killed all those gnomes, and then you tossing coin like it's nothing.
I didn't toss coin like it was nothing. I've spent a total of 20 gold that I already had.
Still tossing coin though.
It wasn't money I earned. I'm just sitting on gold.
Tell you what, says Darius. Do this right, and I can not believe I'm saying this. Do you want to be partners, yes or no?
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm democratic. Raise your hand. Fine.
I'm the only one that does raise hand. I don't
If you survive the night, which I am not too happy over this entire deal, I will make you all full members, including equal pay.
Alright.
So, give us more information on this
What's going on tonight?
Empress.
We need as much information as possible.
This is what much I gathered. There are 6 clans. One of them, each of them are totally different. They don't like each other. They can't even stand in the same room with each other.
So, is it just the one, or is it a member from each clan coming in?
Or is it the Empress of the kingdom?
It's the Empress herself is coming.
So the person that we should overthrow because they're racist is the one who's coming.
It's not because she's racist.
Okay, then why is it that they decide to try and kill every tiefling in their kingdom, as you said?
I understand where you're coming from, but overthrowing I don't think is the thing that we need to be thinking about right now.
She would eat you in a second. So I strongly suggest you shut up.
Don't worry, I can have candor when I need to.
I mean, it'd be a nice show. We do have a bar that can sing at your funeral.
Anyways,
And he's a tiefling, so it'll at least be an infernal.
Yeah.
Glorious.
anyways, these 6 clans who are warring with each other have all one thing in common. They don't like her.
So she's practically defenseless in her own area.
Yes.
So she's coming here to negotiate us working with her?
Yes.
I gathered as much.
That's...
Why are the people revolting against her?
Imagine this. Picture this. And when he does this, you see an image.
Yay, TV.
You see the images of a crane, a lion, a unicorn, a scorpion. They are separated by these nations.
Those are the sigil animals, aren't they?
Yes. And believe me, each of them are in turn very different. Some of them speak totally different common language in which the other one would speak. And so basically they have enough. So they war against each other, they war against this empress, and now this empress wants our help. For 1 billion gold pieces.
There's 2 problems with that proposition that I see, potentially.
A moral conundrum, isn't it?
Well, no, not so much that. That empire is just not great. Morally speaking, it's just not a great place. But the bigger problem is that there's 6 feuding clans, and there's nobody on her side. What benefit is it aligning with her? Why wouldn't we just align with one of the clans? And where is she going to get this money from? Is she paying up front, or is she paying behind, like, after we finish the job?
Well, to be honest with you, she's paying up front. She is that wealthy.
Fuck. It sounds like she's giving up her wealth to gain back her wealth.
We'll soon find out tonight.
I mean, would you do that if this was your last ditch effort? It sounds like a last ditch effort.
She probably didn't want to come to us to begin with.
She probably can't offer us much outside of money. She probably has no men or soldiers at all.
Are any of these clans made of tieflings?
Not a one.
Does she, for me personally, I need to know before I'm happy with doing business with her, is she one of the reasons why their government has such a strong hatred towards my race?
We do not know.
Alright, then I'm willing to hear anybody out.
How many of the clans are drows?
2.
Are there any dragonborn over there?
Oh, this is turning into a racist issue. Many.
Colors.
Eldon.
We don't know.
What about the dragonborn that we've contracted now?
The Black Dragon. No.
Knowing that they have dragonborns on them on that side.
That would be a question for later. I think right now we should get ourselves prepared for the evening. Do you want us, how armed do you want us? Our regular weapons, just in formal wear?
Let's just say, be formal, but be discreet.
That's easy.
How am I supposed to be discreet? I walk around with a glaive, I'm 3 feet tall.
I have
Why
some.
there behind the draperies?
It's called
Stay.
Dimensional Pocket. Ask them.
Fantastic. I gotta run back into town to find formal wear. Does anybody else need to go with me?
I'll go with you.
Where did you get that dress?
Question.
I
You're an
have the
idiot.
guy's card still there.
Elda.
Anyone wants it?
Before you go, I have some gifts from you guys from our old shop. Take this. Open it up.
Okay. What's
Put your sword in there.
Glaive?
Just put it in there.
Oh, sweet. How big is it? Roughly different editions.
It's a bag of holding. It's pretty much.
Oh.
You two, you need one as well.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask
I'll just stick one in my coat pocket.
I got you covered, Boo Boo.
John, for my
Alright, does
character,
anybody else need to get formal
I
wear?
put on
I'm
entertainer's
like
pack style
really
clothes and I ask him,
Fantastic.
does that look good?
You just see me go like this, and
And I also just put on my cape, which on like my right side that hides the ring.
It's good to have real
Oh,
formal wear.
by the way, just for the note, ladies and gentlemen, I also hired a tailor just in case, and all of a sudden, good evening, ladies and gentlemen! How are all of you, guys and girls? Oh my god, I'm gonna pretty all of you up.
Great.
This is who I was talking about earlier.
Oh, well, I guess this business card is useless.
And Darius goes,
I'll just hand it back.
No.
Thanks, Mikhail.
Darius, it's okay. They're very nice.
I'll be right back. He leaves his study.
I'm going to talk to him I'm going to follow him outside the study and try to talk to him in the hall.
He takes off his glasses and he goes,
I'm gonna follow him in there as well.
he lights up
What's
another
your
cigarette.
I can just transmute whatever I want.
Yes, Darius is now chain smoking.
We've caused him a lot of problems.
I'm going straight to the tailor.
Okay,
Same.
hi everybody, how are you? Okay, now, oh honey, that, ooh, yucky.
That's what I've been
I
saying
like
for years.
this.
No, baby, no, ick. I got
This is
something
me.
better for you, I mean, seriously.
time.
I got a long coat that says you all over it. Pick a color, I think purple would just be awesome for you.
Yes.
So,
Matches
you,
my
Mr. Halfling, okay, now, I have the perfect tuxedo for combat and... What's the word that I want to look for? Protecting your body. I made it funny. Anyway,
Alright.
he magically takes your measurements and all of a sudden he's got his...
This is the first time a tailor hasn't asked me to take my shirt off. This was weird.
And all of a sudden, his elven tailor is going to immediately to work. Meanwhile, he has both of you going, I take it your brothers, right?
Yes.
Okay, I won't touch any of you, but I think you're adorable. Anyway,
Brother, finally, for you.
Come on.
he takes magically all your measurements and he makes you complimentary, gorgeous, mithril. Yeah, mithril.
Damn.
Hey.
Ooh. Mithril clothing, mithril cloaks, mithril hat, mithril...
Mikhail, what's this guy's name?
I honestly.
What does it say on the business card?
Johnny, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, baby.
Can you make this similar to the like, military formal wear, like army formal wear? The dress suit.
Actually, that's not a bad idea because I kind of like that better, you know.
It's just something for comfort for me.
Okay, that's fine.
Please, thank you.
I like my long coat.
And he goes, "It's one of that," you know, and says that in Elvish. Hey, what he said, you make it. Anyway.
We
Thanks,
just
guys.
tossed you 2 extra gold pieces for your time.
Oh, thank you, darling. Mwah. Anyways.
You're getting fans.
Ooh, you're a horny guy, aren't you?
I can be.
Ooh. Well,
Are
John-
you accustomed to Koinian formal wear?
Actually, yes, because my cousin is from Koinonia, and basically I could do anything that I wish from Koinonia because I was given a free pass, but that's not the point. Anyway, they take your measurements and they cut you this badass suit.
Mm-hmm. With a proper codpiece and all?
Yep.
Both the Maple
Power
Leaf.
suit from him.
Both the Maple Leaf in it, right?
From Kuwaitia.
For Koinonia.
Same thing.
It's got a maple leaf on it.
That's on the shoulder.
Nice, yeah, on the shoulder with a nice, nice cloak going down there.
But on the back of the shirt it just says Toronto.
Darling, I think we're going to be doing something special for you. I think we're going to have to do something called a kimono style. It's rather neat. It comes from directly from the Emerald Empire. You should watch out for these guys. Oh my god, they're nuts. Anyway,
Preaching to the choir there.
I just copied.
I wonder how many years.
Why are you
of experience
antagonizing
was
this
acquired,
nice
boy.
man?
Oh, I'm not antagonizing, I'm enjoying this.
okay. Johnny cuts you the most nicest kimono from the finest spider silk ever conceived. Okay, boyfriend.
Easy to take.
You.
Oh, I went outside with Darian to talk.
Meanwhile, Darius is doing this.
The whole floor.
His cigarette is about half ash, the other half.
Is in his lung. Darian.
Darius.
Darian.
You're okay. Just making sure you know.
Darius. Is there a planned route for this person?
For the first time ever in my life, I don't have one. That's what bothers me.
No planned route, that means we can't have Overwatch.
But I think I may have a plan.
Okay.
A very simple plan. He pulls out a black pearl. Roughly, I mean, when you're bigger than 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
Pulls out a black pearl like this. I'm gonna call up some friends. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And you see Darius walking off.
And I'm just going to head to my room to get on my formal wear that I have.
Okay.
Just simple suit.
Now, Darius later on comes out looking like
Oh wow.
Ooh, okay.
badass.
Is he fully armed as well?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Nice regalia.
Just say with the surplus.
And he says, Nirasakatan Trantodaya, which means Drow Dark Rangers. Okay.
You just see me and Hawkins just. Are you serious?
Rank of General.
Hold on, you wanted things to get interesting. Things are gonna get interesting.
Ready?
Let's get this party over with.
So we all dressed up in suits,
Mm-hmm.
ready to roll. Oh, did you put on your formal wear too then? Oh.
Yeah.
I actually had a special idea for that.
Out of game, I gotta pick my kid up at max.
Okay, that's fine.
Johnny, I'm going to ask for something very weird, but I think you might like this.
Oh, do tell, darling.
So, we keep on hearing over and over that this woman isn't dragon-born, she's a dragon, period. And I'm thinking...
And he does this.
Okay.
Darling, the intelligence in which I gathered is this, okay? Number one, she is not a normal dragon.
That's what I figured.
Okay. She is one of the originals. Doesn't need wings to fly. Okay. She just flies. Okay. And what she is what we would call a celestial dragon.
I would like to try to listen to this conversation.
Okay.
Is this a perception check?
Yes.
Oh, and also, like, we
16.
listen in.
You're not there.
Okay, you hear this.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden the phrase celestial dragon comes to mind, you're going,
Yeah, I gasped immediately.
I think if that's the case, and I show him for a change my human arm, I want an evening gown, sparkles all the way down, and I want my human arm covered up.
you know, girlfriend, I got that covered for you. I'll be right back.
She's pretty much wearing like squalls on.
He just draws this up. How's this, girlfriend?
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay. You hear this in Elvish, you know. Okay, boys, let's get to work. We're cutting on the wire. Okay, hours later, you see whole vast regiments out on the palatial lawn. You guys are just cut, trim, badass. Your character's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And
So is yours.
Johnny's doing this.
Could I also acquire the same formal wear for my retainers in this part?
All of them.
Excellent. So me and my whole retinue looking sharp as all hell.
They're all sharp as all hell, all except for Darius. He's wearing all this droll regalia and going.
Where are we stationed in regards to where Darius is?
Both sides.
Okay.
And Darius has this look about his face going, shoot.
I think that she and I would be on both sides of him because they don't like tieflings there, so just to
Okay.
keep Sergeant safe.
You notice a cloud is coming down.
Is it just me or does anyone else get that uneasy feeling right now?
I'm going
had
to
all
take my
day.
spyglass and just look up at that.
I also have a spyglass.
I would
Okay.
like to do a check to see if I would.
Perception, perception, perception.
Oh, I was just gonna see if I. Never mind. Shit. Hey, I got a 6.
Hey, it got. That's perception, wait. 11.
You see this white cloud, a rather large white cloud comes down. You see men dressed in armor.
Okay.
And not one of them are very, very happy. Not one of them are very nice looking either. Yeah. All samurai.
Lovely.
No.
I was actually gonna do an intelligence check to see if I would be bowing to the celestial.
Yes. Yes, you're gonna.
What would I do? Intelligence check.
You are not only bowing, you are full body prostrating.
So that's how I act. Okay.
Would my arm be glowing? But Bryn.
Eldon, you have the bag on you close just in case, right?
Of course I do. You think I come here without my weapon? You're out of your mind.
And Darius is going, stay the fuck calm.
Brother,
Are
how
you
much,
telling us or are you telling
how much
yourself?
potions do we have on us right now?
Both. Fair enough.
The cloud comes down, you see samurai of each of the 6 clans.
So
And then you see a carriage, a very large, ornate red and gold carriage.
Feuding lords. This is kind of weird.
And then you see a gentleman come from the back, opens the double doors on the side, and out steps this tiny woman.
Me and all my continue kneel in proper form for a roll court.
Human, I take. It's human, correct? Human form?
I don't think I've ever seen her.
Do I recognize her as the Celestial? Just to be.
Your scales are just.
Yep. I immediately throw myself to the ground, prostrate.
I'm kneeling, along with my full retinue, so we recognize royalty when we see it.
I'm waiting for Darius' direction.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
The elderly woman, dressed very ornately, long white silver hair, comes up to Darius. Darius is looking down at this woman. Smiles, says, "Welcome to Military Acquisitions Incorporated. My name is Darius LaFay. Roll your wisdom checks." Just those two.
Oh, those are supposed to. Okay.
Yeah. What was
It's nat 20.
11.
Oh.
Not bad, boys. Not bad.
Come here. No, seriously, come here.
Like you personally.
You sit. No, you sit.
No, he's like.
He's moving
Come
up.
on, minutes.
I was moving out the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your day, Ben?
Good.
Kill the dragon.
I don't think I've ever seen my arm glow this brightly before. This feels weird.
I don't think I've ever.
Down like I am.
Why?
I don't think
She's
I've
a
ever.
celestial.
What does that mean?
Jesus ruled over this land.
This is royalty.
Just trust me.
If I die for this, I die.
My character's probably like shaking. Like how?
I bow to those that rule the land I serve.
My character just doesn't.
That's up to you.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
So how do you perceive the situation on your knees?
She and him are very much in agreement.
Oh, I just don't see what's so special.
Story of my
And
life.
Both of you are just
I don't
shitting
recognize
yourselves.
anyone.
Oh, damn.
Everyone needs to down.
All kneeling. I'm kneeling, along with my group.
I'm all the way to the ground because of the
Yep.
And please know, Darius is just.
He may have shit his pants.
He might be shitting his pants.
Right now.
Would you like to enter into my humble home and our humble headquarters? Very fine establishment you have here. Yes. Child. Such vast potential. Keeps walking. So, Darius, where is your dining hall? Right this way, my lady. Somebody roll for me a perception check.
I got 3,
I got
which is pretty
Well,
good.
he said someone.
20.
I'll do it.
Nat 20.
dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Darius is beyond unease right now because he's hiding this facade. He's making a facade for this customer, and he wants to bloody explode right now.
If I tried to communicate with everyone, will she hear it?
Who knows?
No.
With the mental trance thing?
With the okay. I'm gonna try to do this as inconspicuous as I can. She is a god.
Oh, she's stronger than
No, she is a literal god. Everyone needs to be on alert. The smallest thing will set her off, and she will wipe out this entire place with one swoop.
And then you get this telepathic resonance saying, a dying.
Aww.
And you
She's
get
just a
that
little
from,
lady.
and you get that from Darius.
Dying creatures are the most desperate.
Is it bad I feel hungry all of a sudden?
And Darius is going, looking like a poster child.
Has he moved yet?
Mikhail, if you need to sneak off
Have
and
we
get something
moved
to eat,
inside?
get something to eat.
Not
Oh,
yet.
this is like something I've never
So,
experienced, but this is something else.
You get to the main dining hall, which is roughly this room,
That's it.
and then you see all kinds of finery. The best finery, the best china, the best silver, the best gold, the best of everything. Looks like the Palace of Versailles.
Oh, yeah,
Are we still linked up mentally? Okay. Bringing out all the stops, it looks like.
And Darius says, tread lightly.
No problem.
So, can I see which chair she's going towards?
She slowly
I'd like to go over and pull the chair up for her.
comes up to the front.
No.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Just
Are any of the samurai in the room with us?
They're flanking like this.
Samurai.
They're samurai.
These are the main warriors. These aren't the assassins.
But we should probably watch out for those.
And you notice something very different. They have all different armors. Not one of them is uniform.
Any animal sigils on them?
Thief. This is through the mental link. Thief, do you see anything different? Corners, shadows, anything weird we should keep an eye out on?
I'm gonna go ahead and make that perception check. Yeah, no. Everything looks normal.
Ranger, what about you?
You feel just a brisk of cold wind. Just
They're here.
that's all you know.
So I'm gonna have the ranger check that.
You notice that there are 5, not 6.
Now.
Which one's missing?
What was? I have 4 of the sigils. What were the other 2 sigils?
Okay.
yeah.
Lion,
Mm-hmm. Lion.
unicorn,
Unicorn.
crab,
Oh, crab. Okay.
crane,
Right.
scorpion,
Yep.
So tie.
phoenix.
Which one is missing?
Perception.
Yes.
Damn it. I was just hoping we could just read
13.
Not 20.
19.
12.
To 21.
The scorpion is not here.
Thanks, Scorpions.
Oh,
He was here when they came, though, correct? Okay.
He's in the building.
Yeah.
Do we remember whether or not the head of the person who was over there was possibly from Scorpion?
You don't know.
Okay.
Mikhail, how's your arm?
Again, I've never seen it glow this brightly before, and I have a weird hunger I cannot place right now.
we
I'm also shining really bright too.
need to get them out of here.
I don't mean to offend anyone, says the old woman. My name is Quan. And I am the soon-to-be former Empress of the Emerald Empire. I lived my years both too long. If anyone has an objection, I would like to assume my natural form.
Please
Get
do.
them
Whatever you like, man.
out.
Please do. Your Majesty.
Please do.
Them out of here.
Darius is going,
I'm just gonna stand in front of them In front of these two.
I'm gonna stand in front of my lady.
Says Darius.
I'm just moving position.
Should be our
She
pleasure.
puts down her staff, falls into a slumber,
Hold on, you're ready, right?
Always.
like so. Everybody makes a wisdom save.
Against dragon terror.
Minus
18.
16.
Fuck, natural one.
18.
Oh wait, wisdom save 18.
3.
Fuck me.
I got a 6. He got a nat 1. I got a 3.
I got 18.
13.
Okay, natural light comes out of her and just sprouts into an oriental dragon.
A smaller version because
Gargantuan size.
it won't fit in the room.
Oh, yes, it will.
You said the room is as big as this, right?
Oh,
Or is
I'm
it a
sorry.
dining hall?
It's a dining hall.
Okay, alright, sorry.
She'll fit.
I was in the
She
wrong.
will fit. And
Yes.
so she is literally floating across the air.
I'm immediately dropping to the ground again.
And then her massive form just slinks to the head of the table.
So what did we roll for? Okay.
The old woman, this new dragon, says, "Thank you."
It's an honor.
So you have weird kinks.
Charisma of 25, yeah.
No, like actually, I just think
We're all in awe.
this form is.
That's why I immediately.
Do you realize how long it took me to assume that old woman form?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and get us a while.
It's very painful, she says.
Containing this size of a dragon inside the form of a little lady,
Enormous.
that can
power.
probably took a really long time.
Enormous cosmic power.
Lots of concentration.
Which brings us to the problem. My country is in civil war, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not asking you to make sides. That is not what I want.
It's funny that you're asking us not to take sides, but you bring your sigil people here with you, and yet we're missing one.
Careful. Don't cross the line of defense.
Piss her off.
It's just pointing out a
She, from nowhere, she almost materializes nose to nose in front of you.
Oh, sweet.
No, her nose is as big as your body.
Is this gorgeous woman.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wears half a red mask.
Oh, I know her.
With a dagger at your throat.
I think I'm in love.
He said, and she says, "Little man, I am the ambassador to MAI from the Empire."
Eldon, this is Link, so Eldon, you're getting all this, right?
Of course.
I tell the Empress, we meant no disrespect.
Puts her 20 foot back. Her normal kimono, black and red clothes, turn into samurai armor. With a very menacing mask. And it looks like a demon's head is coming out of the samurai's mask. Oh, and forget to try and differentiate if she is a woman or not.
Except for the fact that you keep calling her.
So, says the dragon, here's my dilemma. And I have a choice. dissolve the empire and let these clans become separate nations and they would have civil war? Or do I keep and maintain the peace? I had to leave the empire so I could make a just decision with Darius in the background, leading me, helping me on. You can tell he's a little stressed. And Darius is like this.
I ask her.
About ready to shit himself
Yeah.
crosswise.
I ask her. Your power and form is so glorious and immense. Who would challenge you in your kingdom?
That's the point. I
You
want
don't.
people to challenge me.
So you want to be able to show your strength so that the civil war will stop.
I don't want submission. I want equality.
Ah.
So, excuse me for the language, Your Majesty. Everyone's been kissing up to you for so long, you're sick of it, basically.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
God,
And
if
now
only
they
more
were to
royals
tear-
were like that.
And now they're ready to tear each other apart about where are they going to go next.
When you pass,
You live for 10,000 years and see how it feels.
I think I would rather not, man. I think you're more able to handle that situation than I am.
After a while, you get sick of immortality. You see your friends die, and you see empires fall. You see people you love born, live, and die every day. It becomes the same. Immortality becomes a curse, not a blessing.
I know what curses are like.
So what solution are you looking for your kingdom?
Personal exile.
You want yourself exiled from your own country?
Yes.
Then why don't you just
Then what is it that you want us to do? I don't understand that.
Simply put, these 6 samurai are going to be training under you for a while.
It's a bad deal with him.
Okay.
I have chosen them personally, simply because of the fact. I want leaders, not followers.
So you're making feudal lords then?
I have no choice.
This is a glorious idea.
Are you hoping that these 6 are going to bring peace between the 6 clans?
We hope. That is the plan.
Are they representatives of each of the clans?
Yes, they are.
Serious question. Where is the scorpion then?
She's standing right now next to you.
She was a ninja.
She was the one that
No,
materialized
Oh, she was the one that materialized.
Yeah.
I thought it was the dragon materializing in front of
No,
us.
it was
that was
the
the
scorpion.
Okay.
So you picked these 6, but these 6 are still fighting with each other.
So we are to try to
Stop them?
bring them together. We are training them. That's what she wants us to do.
So work as a team.
Us training them is just going to make them fight more.
No, it's not.
Not entirely. Not entirely.
No.
This sounds like we get to run a basic training. This will be fun. I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
Team building exercises, trust falls,
If I
things like
may
that.
ask, are any of
That's
them
also
dragonborn?
Yes, there is.
May I ask which house it is?
Clan Dragon.
Makes sense.
There is no.
There is no dragon.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
I mean,
Anyway. Clan Lion, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Then I would like, if it's alright with you guys, I'd like to work with Clan Lion.
You're welcome to it.
I think we need to make them work all together. The only way we're going to break this is to force them to work together.
Well, yes, of course, but on
We need to
personal
get-
matters.
We need to get a footing with each clan. If there's a draw race there, me and my brother should be working with them just to get an establishment. Because these guys have been separated from everyone else.
So they don't know what each other's culture is. They don't know each other's.
Then how would a dragonborn working with you make any sense? You're a dragonborn. Your cultures are going to be similar. That would be like me trying to teach a halfling
And
halfling
also-
ways. It doesn't make any
Well, you
sense.
also gotta think. We don't know what side of the dragonborn is on.
Maybe we can trade off.
My lady.
I think it should be
been-
rotated and
We should
They've been-
rotate out.
My lady's been integrated with other races.
I'm not saying
And she knows how to communicate.
if I
These
took
people may not know how to
okay, can
communicate.
I ask you a very important question? If I took you and asked, and I don't mean any disrespect, Darius, if I said, hey, I want you to learn all about the drow from Darius, how much sense does that make? You're both drow. It doesn't make any sense.
Darius
Learn about
does
another
this.
race.
Ah.
It doesn't. It would be like him teaching him about tieflings.
May I
Actually,
ask
kind of
what,
makes sense in that one,
color the dragonborn is?
but honest.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just calling you an asshole.
Oh.
They're all gold.
Mikhail just kind of slowly raises her arm and just says, almost a little bit brashly, "Hey, Your Majesty, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
What's your deal with tieflings?"
What's going on with her?
Oh,
She said she wants people to start
I
talking to her.
honestly I've been curious
Right.
about the same thing.
That's not her.
well,
Wanting to
simply
escape.
put, we had a war. One big war. Imagine this, says the dragon. Imagine an entire nation of tieflings that invaded us. That was practically hell-bent in destroying our ways, our culture, our lives, everything. We fought them tooth and nail, almost down to a child. There was almost nothing left until we had to build the Great Wall. The Great Wall that separates what we would call the Shadowlands from our empire. And that wall still exists to this day. And believe me, your Western tieflings are civilized.
Feral
Thank you.
tieflings. We've known of them before.
Feral,
Pharaoh is the word that we use for them in our cultures.
more
So
like savage. They reproduce by rape. They eat sentient beings. Shall I continue?
No.
I don't believe anyone wants to use our oversight here.
That's. I don't like that. That's all I can say about that.
And we waged a bitter 2-year war with them, and it nearly destroyed our empire.
well, you
I
you obviously know that the Western tieflings are nothing like the Eastern. So
She, my ambassador, she would have to agree with you, because, let's just say, the dragon smiles and says, besides, I like she's boyfriend.
she like what?
I like she's boyfriend. She points at Darius. The scorpion ninja.
Ah.
Yeah, I already caught it.
Okay.
The one that kind of is
Darius kind of.
One of the clan leaders and Darius are
Yeah.
together.
Oh, okay. Is she a tiefling?
No, it's not
May
different.
I
Oh.
may I ask how long your empire has been secluded from the rest of the world?
Too long.
This is gonna be
Fair
this is gonna be a big project.
In order for our nation to survive, we have to now,
Integrate?
maybe,
This is gonna be extremely difficult.
and so basically I'm asking your corporation to assist us. And in turn, 1 billion gold pieces.
Sounds like a noble cause
Sounds like a good deal.
and a noble amount of money.
And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
There.
Let's go. Hit the button.
Don't destroy this tripod.
And we're back.
Hi, folks. Anyway,
Brian had to step out, hit Lillard's head. Probably, maybe, allegedly.
His
He says so.
His character's in nap time.
no, his character's on other vital business. So, meanwhile, the business of
He had to use the bathroom.
Figuring out who's working with who.
T-pose contest.
that will be easy, says Darius. All of us together are going to sit them down, pray they don't kill each other.
Easy solution, make them drop their weapons.
Precisely that.
I'd like to point out that we can breathe elemental damage.
What?
We can breathe elemental damage.
Yeah,
Dragon
and we're all armed to the teeth. If they pick a fight, they'll have to deal with all of us.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can always pop into their minds and
I'll try to
make them listen that
knock
way.
first.
Worst case.
In the meantime, during dinner, she sits at the front of the table, like so. A gigantic font of milk. She lays her head, slaps up the milk. It keeps me so young, says the dragon. Meanwhile, you are dining on a very rare delicacy in the West. Believe it or not, sushi.
Ooh, tasty.
And now I'm
hold on.
hungry.
I eat it, but I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
Raquel is looking at the chopsticks, just kind of, just one chopstick, just kind of.
I don't use a chopstick.
I'm very deft at
Or
using
wait.
it, but I just do not like the taste of sushi, I find.
And then Darius comes up to Franklin. Franklin runs off back into the kitchen.
I rolled a 14 for intelligence to see if I would know how to use it.
You see. Roll it. Roll it again.
Yeah.
You have a vague idea-ish about how to eat this delicacy.
How well do I perform this?
Performance.
Performance check.
Performance check.
This is the same thing you're gonna have to do in the bedroom. Performance check.
Can I?
Nat 1. Damn.
I got a 16.
You with chopsticks, yeah, you can. Sweet.
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna.
I mean, we're tentatively gonna have you dexterity.
Meanwhile, the rest
Oh,
of
then that's perfect for me.
the delegation are in their kimonos and their. And then the Scorpion Ninja says, "Speak in their language, dumb asses."
Thank you.
Did they speak in
Franklin.
Dragonborn by any chance?
Franklin!
He brings out steaks
Oh,
and mashed
My
potatoes
God.
and gravy.
Franklin! Did Darius have you bring out the best ale that we have? Thank you.
Thanks,
make
Franklin.
make sure that all the delegates here at least try it.
They are pouring
Thanks, bud.
big, huge pints of ale in
Gosh.
comparison to tiny little sake bowls.
In the link, guys, do not drink too much. Be on your game.
I don't know.
I'm going to drink.
Yeah,
but
you're at the
don't be rude, but
Yeah, tell that to your sergeant then.
I'm not. I will drink game line no matter what.
he knows I can't drink too much.
Just.
He's just used to it at this point.
So.
His wife
Never
brings
seen
out
me drunk.
a silver service
Yes.
of tea.
Where I actually can't control things.
Oh,
Every day of
Tea.
your life.
I've never been drunk.
and here's Darius going.
I'm just going with him.
Is Darius still in the link with us?
I'll also join him.
Darius is just amused by this. East meeting west.
Can I?
Amused, like positively, or amused, like, ah, crap, we're all gonna die?
No, it's fuck, we're all gonna die.
Oh, okay.
Can I whisper to Darius? Do you
Okay.
think some music would help?
After what happened in the town earlier?
I would say the only thing you should do is ask.
I whispered him.
Why would you whisper? We have a link. He's mentally linked.
Oh yeah, I forget he's linked. Yeah, I asked him.
You notice one woman in immaculate white hair. She's just gorgeous. Wearing a blue and white kimono of the crane clan. She picks up her lute.
Oh no.
Dong, dong,
Don't.
dong, dong, dong.
And then I start playing the western. I'm playing my music.
It's too late. Go with it.
Keep playing. She likes it. Dong, 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 dong.
Yeah.
Well, at least those two are getting along.
Start.
I like the crane.
And Shishiro, the scorpion ninja, grabs a pint of mead, just downs that son of a bitch.
The scorpion lady and the crane lady, what races are they?
Human.
Both human?
I watched the lion.
What are all the sigil races that we have with us?
They're completely sitting opposite from each of you, and yet each of them are 3 feet apart from themselves.
So they don't kill each other.
What
are the
races
races?
are each sigil?
Okay.
So
The
crane's
crane is human, lion is dragonborn, and scorpion is human.
Gold dragonborn to be specific.
He nods his head toward you.
I nod back.
That's my woman. Just kidding.
We all have our dreams.
Okay. The crab clan is a kokaburuko.
What? Who know what?
Kokaburuko.
People. Crab.
No. Ish.
crab-ish people.
Crap.
Think Oriental dwarfs.
Okay.
You're just gonna write Oriental dwarfs because they don't know how to spell that other thing.
Yeah.
Cordo.
You lost me.
Ko. K-O-M-O.
B-O-R-E-K-O.
See,
I
I'm
heard
so bad at
Oriental
English.
dwarf.
So
Yeah,
I'm
It's
not
in the
even
book
gonna try.
Oriental Adventures, so.
Okay.
Is that
Uh,
the
Phoenix?
raven people or the bird people?
That's the crab. Crab oriental dwarf.
Okay, you notice from the phoenix is an elf.
Do we know which type?
A bamboo spirit folk.
So a wood elf. Just an oriental wood elf.
Oriental
Which
wood
one is
elf.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
And then,
And then unicorn.
yeah. Please be an actual like full-on horn person.
Centaur.
Oh, yeah.
Halfling.
He's
You notice at the table, as soon as he takes off his helm, the most chiseled human you've ever seen.
Another human.
He's beautiful. I get along
And then he
with
says this. So, what does our great and divine empress have to do with us now before we just kill each other? And he says this in clear comment. Please forgive my other clan brethren. They would just love to jockey for power while we unicorns actually do one thing. We do one thing we do best, and that's explore.
Sounds like you guys.
Learning information.
We were once called the Kirin from our own native land, but yet we changed as soon as we met the elves. Such wonderful, noble people. Did you not have an empire of your own?
Alright, look. Before we start a race war on top of it.
He stands up 7'5".
You don't care.
He jumped.
Look, little guy. Sit down, eat your food. We'll talk about it after we eat. Let everybody be full, let everybody be satiated.
I admire you, Hobbit.
Don't worry about it, Odon. It's okay.
I'm gonna have fun.
I'm getting ready to
breaking
cast
my neck.
silence on him.
Oh yeah, this night is going quite well. The Phoenix clan goes... Dro?
Cousin.
Ah, I see. Impressive. Our world is, I think, no different than yours.
This is all Elvish through us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised. Don't worry about the ones that are surrounding us right now. They may act big and bad, but they are good people.
That remains to be seen.
Am I still jamming out with the crane person? I don't normally get along with humans, but I very much like this person.
I'm gonna speak Draconic to the lion clan.
Chibby chonga.
Chimmy.
Sorry.
Really?
Chonga!
Really?
I don't know, I had to channel my inner Deadpool there for a minute.
I lost train of
Come on,
thought.
what were you gonna say? Trevor?
Sorry.
So how are things over on the eastern side, right?
Well, we were once unified. We don't have the problem is we don't have a concept called nations.
Understood.
We are one big empire.
How many of you are just gold dragonborn?
4 million.
Wow. That's a lot.
Well, given the fact that our empire is roughly 2 billion people.
That makes sense.
Are there any other color dragonborn over there?
No.
So you are all the gold are over in the east then.
Yes.
Can you flip
Do you guys still have
Turn around so you can see it, the screen.
do you guys still have the normal ways of
Other way.
dragonborn
Keep going.
over there?
No, the other way.
Actually, no, we do not. Many millennia ago that we migrated to the east simply because out of adventure. That was it. And then we got embroiled into the politics, you know, and once you move somewhere, you just happen to be part of the landscape.
Don't you know that feeling?
But what's nice about it is that we don't have any concept of gods or nations, or we just have her. And she supplies us with, well, everything.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
This is in Draconic.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
never mind.
really having a conversation.
Never mind.
And the bad part is, some of us don't want that anymore.
Which one of you don't want that? I figured, and I point to the one that stood up earlier. They don't.
Yeah, he's the Khan of their clan.
Oh. That explains
So
why.
I would tread very, very lightly with him.
Okay.
Shingas.
So we're still
That's his
conversing.
name.
We're still conversing with the elves. What are your clan's thoughts about everything that's going on?
It is horrible.
I'll keep you the humans in check.
It is horrible. We have no sense of unity. We just have only clan unity and nothing else.
Have they taken your forests away?
Some have, but yet we beat them back.
What do you think of her?
Like everything else, sometimes the gods need to go.
So you guys are all for this then?
We have to. We're children. That's all we are. Children have to grow up sometime without a god. Don't they?
Very well said.
She looks, she hears, and she goes back to her mouth. And meanwhile, the unicorn Khan is getting very plowed.
This is gonna cause problems.
And he doesn't sit in a normal chair like how you and I would sit. He would do this. Sit on top of the chair.
Because he's tall.
Are we still mentoring? I'm listening to you. Compensating for something.
And, and he says to all of you, so young adventurers, so what are you going to teach me so that I can teach you something?
I'm gonna teach you how to shut up in a minute.
You just hear me through
Mikhail, you are the best.
You just hear me through the link. Shut her the fuck up.
No.
Absolutely
No,
not.
she said the exact right thing.
And Darius, pulling a thing of sake, does this.
Exactly.
Downs that
That's
sake.
what-
Hey, lank guy, what's your name?
They are for this.
Because I haven't heard it. That was told to him and Draconic.
I told you
them and
what
Elvis. I have no idea.
I am Chinggis, Khan Unicorn.
Shingus, correct? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right.
Correct.
Oh, kind of a pokey stick. Okay, got it.
So while you guys are talking to them, we're feeding you guys information about the other clans.
The line
Look.
is for this.
I want to just.
It seems like all of you are for the same thing. Why are you fighting each other? It doesn't make any sense.
Because all of us have a different direction to determine where our nation goes.
Okay.
I'm relaying
So,
everything back to you guys.
here's
What's going on.
Here's a wild and crazy idea. What do each of you do that the others don't? From what the unicorn says, and I'm just using your sigil, you're more of the warrior type. But we've also, or the adventurer type, I'm sorry. But then we've got the scorpions, which seem more stealth-based, information gatherers. Why don't you just divvy up your strengths and work as a unit and make decisions as a group? Instead of trying to be one sole leader, you'd be able to divvy up the responsibilities, making running the nation as a whole much easier. And then you don't have to defer to the one empress, it's to the 6 of you.
And Darius is having another cup of sake.
It seems like all your problems can be solved by common sense.
Or is it the fact that you crave subjugation so much that none of you can have are all you cowards enough to do it?
Compromise is part of leadership and strength. Is this the unicorn guy?
Yeah.
Sit down. Or you will find out why they call me the Vast.
Travis, you, Ethan, and Rob, you just see my hand just start glowing, just in case.
You guys, if you guys really pay attention, I've actually got a charged breath attack.
I haven't moved. I'm still sitting, perfectly calm.
I'm perfectly calm.
Which
too.
I think might be more frightening than anything else.
Now, during all this, the 5 others are looking at him going, do it. Do it. Just do it. You won't be Khan anymore, do it. He sits down.
Darius, and what's the dragon's name again? Quan Yi?
Travis.
Quan Yi?
Quan Yi.
Quan Yi, Darius, I'm sorry for being so brash.
Oh, I'm not.
It's rude to our guest, to the host.
You received this telepathically from Darius. You just got a raise. Bravo.
So we're all sitting there. I'm now directing towards the celestial being.
What are you doing?
Figuring out the proper way of doing this now. We can poke and prod at each of their leaders. It's not going to solve anything.
You notice something about her. Quantity coughs. Bloody.
She doesn't have much time.
She's dying.
Do I smell that?
Mhm.
I do too. I would immediately smell it too. She's not well.
My ladies, how long do you have?
That's a Garrett question.
In dragon years, the truth. Darius looks at her like this. She says, 10 years.
I'm doing the math. Intelligence check.
Okay.
I'm also going to attempt to do the math.
That is a 7. I probably don't know.
That is 21.
She's got 10 years left.
Just in human for human use, or okay.
Legit 10 years.
Okay.
Have you seeked out the mages to help with it?
She's already said she's tired of
She
being
just want-
immortal. She wants to move on.
She wants to.
Mortal magics don't affect me. They are
She
not
is-
in your comprehension.
Fair enough. Would you seek it out even if it was?
Oh, I've tried in various ways, in various guises. I have other guises other than the old woman. And they don't work. So here I am. I just accept my fate now and leave the governing with them. So, tonight, we're leaving them here with you. They're going to teach you a little bit of our culture and our language. They will show you Rogani. They will show you our etiquette, our way of doing things. And after that, you are more than welcome to visit our country.
Is it a more we're welcome to, or is this a you need to come?
We'll see.
Let's get step 1 out of the way first.
Your Majesty, forgive me if I'm...
And then you guys are served steaks by Mr. Franklin.
Franklin,
I eat it.
you are amazing.
Franklin, as always.
Saving the day.
coming in clutch.
And also, you were also, after dinner, you were also given the complimentary whiskey smoked cigars.
Bong in a pipe.
Franklin,
I-
Rob is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Golden syrup.
Yes, please.
2 minutes later, Coldens.
Thank you.
Mikhail might want one of those like my lady has.
I have a question, actually,
Mikhail's
for
been eating what cooked lately.
Your Highness. I know that you only have a limited amount of time left, but I was wondering, is it in your power to take this away? This is a curse, this might actually help you, where it only debilitates me.
Let me see, child.
I'll show my arm.
We're gonna talk.
Should I be concerned?
I think you should be happy.
Okay.
Set a secondary link between just me and Mikhail.
Okay.
Speech coming.
She changed.
What about me?
The Empress changes from a great dragon into a mature woman, long black hair, a great hairpiece right in the middle. Gorgeous Asian features with a long, flowing train behind her. In green.
I had him open a link just between me and Mikhail.
Okay. Meanwhile, Darius is having a cigar with a sniffer of brandy.
That went well.
Darius says, let's keep this open, shall we?
Can I go with the crane to where we can both try to learn each other's music?
Don't fuck each other.
You heard him.
You wouldn't handle it.
He's not interested. She's a human.
I
nod to the.
I'm okay. I just want
to
to learn
the
music.
gold medal.
I'm not really huge into humans.
Okay, you go outside to the courtyard. She says, look at the moon.
I'll look at the moon.
Full moon, gorgeous out. You're not cursed.
I'm not.
No, but it was a trigger.
What do you mean a trigger?
A trigger to initiate who you really are.
I'm not sure if I like where this is going.
Do you guys hear this?
It's just linked between me and her.
No, like we're still linked together.
Yeah, everyone's
we
still linked.
hear everything.
Trust me, my dear. You are not cursed. Not at all. If it was a curse, I would have sensed it now. And I would have removed it out of diplomatic courtesy. But you were not cursed. Far from it. You were blessed.
Is this to do with my parents?
Yes.
Blessed?
I didn't know who they were. I only knew that one of them was an elf. I'm just not sure which. And I think my father was a human. At least that's what I was told. Well, he looked like a human at the very least.
I'm going to let you on a little secret about your boss, my host.
Okay.
He had the same problem which you have. And believe me, my dear, you don't want to meet his mother.
So should I talk to Darius more about this?
What I am saying, my dear, you should embrace who you are. Appreciate more of who you are, what you are truly capable of, what you should relish in the future of what you can do, what you can be.
I'm not sure if I want to be that person, because the only thing that person has done so far is trash the room, humiliate me at dinner, and rip a gnome's head off really violently. But I don't mind that last one so much, though. He kind of had it coming.
You just hear me start to laugh in your head.
And Darius conquered nation.
Cupid Cartman. Not my fault.
He conquered whole nations just to find me. You see, there's a link between Darius that most people will never understand. I'm his adopted mother.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Then why in the world is she?
That would explain why he was so nervous when you arrived.
Oh, yes.
Right here, hold on.
Because I just happen to know his mother.
Who's his
Rar.
mother?
And she
Rar.
does this. Slaps her fist into her palm. A thunder crack just goes off.
That's shocking.
That was bad.
A wry smile just etches on her face and says, one day, that's all I'm going to say. But with Darius, it's another story. He embraced who he truly was, and I'm proud that he became the man who he is now. Albeit, he did it his own way. You should find your own way too.
Do you think I should find my parents or even try at this point?
Don't bother. Just accept who you are. That's where the real magic begins.
In the link between just her and I. Because you'll be fine. You've always handled adversity well. Don't stress it. If you need anything, I'm here.
Thank you.
You get a psychic impression.
Ooh. Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
That little moment you guys had, I was thinking about the Scrubs sad thing.
I know, I was thinking of one more important show, to be honest, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He didn't hear any of the conversation that was direct link between her.
No.
Right. Okay.
You guys just feel like
A mental freak out.
kind of, but you guys are, it kind of tossed everyone down to the ground. It was that strong of a feeling.
Oh. But anyways, we must get back to it.
Yes, I agree.
He takes you by the hand and gently goes back from the courtyard into the dining hall. Meanwhile, in the dining hall, Darius is going,
Because now we all know.
So now
And he's aware that we all know.
he's nervous right now.
When were you gonna tell us, Darius? This is Elvish between. When were you gonna tell us? You have ties to this empire.
All that information? Yeah, I'm concerned.
Well,
It's
Because
private.
we know the truth now.
Would you have wanted to know what everyone you...
You don't know any of it. We're speaking Elvish towards each other.
Well, we've got a direct link. I'd be able to hear that.
So, yeah, sorry.
he says, well, what you see around you is the effort of about a dozen countries.
Why don't you just take up your mother's helm then?
He doesn't like working in the forefront. Otherwise, he'd probably be ruling this nation. And he doesn't. There's a reason for it.
No. There's a valid one. And I don't think none of you would appreciate the conclusions.
Fair enough. Just
In fact, meet me in my drawing room soon.
Great. Here comes that tongue lashing I was expecting.
Meanwhile, at the end of the night, the Celestial Dragon and her entourage, leaving the 6 samurai behind for training purposes. She leaves with this gentle note. Train them well. Be open, be honest, be direct like you were tonight. I appreciated that. And in fact, I'm glad you were here for Darius.
Aw.
How sweet.
you are a good mother figure too, huh?
That was a no.
Thank you. This is you a ring.
We're back.
I catch.
We back.
Back.
We back.
Josh has got a ring.
Back.
I got a ring. I got a ring.
It is
The dragon
ivory-
god proposed.
Is it the one ring to rule them all?
It is an ivory ring
Okay.
with gold in the form of an Asian dragon. All you have to do is just twist it.
Magic
Those
properties.
Summoning,
Summoning? Cool.
in case things get dire.
You just
Slip it on.
slip it on.
That's it.
Raw protects.
Got it.
In your dreams.
We can still hear you, you know.
That's not what he dreams about with you.
Did you like
You need to close the link when you go to bed.
So, am I hanging out with the crane still?
Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding,
So-
ding, 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 ding.
Would you like to learn some of our music?
Yes, I would too.
Alright. So,
I look at the.
I will
Man,
show
right.
you also our expert swordsmanship as well.
alright. I like this. What sort of weapons do you prefer?
From out of nowhere comes a katana.
So I've had this long cape and all of a sudden, just as my rapier.
Ah, very small.
But
We need to get
Small.
these things to their own room so we can talk to Darius.
there
Yeah, we need to.
only needs to hit one part.
Oh, this kills many things.
Travis, you hear me and Patrick in the link saying that we need to kind of start pushing them towards their rooms for the night.
Okay, long story short, they go into their separate rooms throughout the mansion, and Darius calls all of you to his study.
Okay.
Alright, let us have it.
Come this way. You go through a purple and black door. This is his inner sanctum. On the far end, you see this big, huge, giant web where Spinner is at, with a skull plushie toy and a bowl.
Hi, Spinner.
You notice painting over a fireplace and a mantle of a big giant spider with a dro's torso with a crown.
Huh.
Am I feeling that same feeling that I felt earlier now?
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge check.
I'll also like to make knowledge check. 16.
I think 10.
Our insights is Joel's nose, right?
What's the check?
Which one?
Intelligence.
Oh, that's 9 for me.
We already know.
16.
We already know.
Your dro, you already know who this thing is.
I don't know.
Oh.
Unnatural.
I start sending information out like crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's helpful.
That works.
As soon as you walk in, you see candles illuminate everywhere. This entire part of his study looks like a goth kid's wet dream. It's decked out in black, purple, and gold.
Hot topic.
Kind of
Okay.
Nice.
Old school hot topic.
Okay.
very old school hot topic.
Okay.
Nice.
We get out of here.
Black furniture, and he says, "Oh,
Okay.
my partners, my friends, have a drink." He points at the bar, and you see 8 snifters. Of red liquid.
Wow. I feel like this blood.
What's in it?
The finest draw liqueur ever.
I'm in.
I've never been one to turn down a drink. I've never been one to turn down a drink.
I don't drink Darius.
Special occasion.
It's well over 400 years old.
That's delicious. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll try
I'm
anything.
also going to try.
Probably not humans on their asses.
Good thing that none of us are human.
None of us are human.
Good thing I'm a human.
Oh, besides that.
Oh yeah! I forgot. He's regular Joe.
Very
on the human road. Yeah. Average Joe.
I don't drink yet.
Oh crap. It's Tia.
So,
It's human by day, road by day.
oh, I like this.
I think Sergeant's down to a count.
Finally.
He drops the snifter. The hallucinogenics are taking effect.
Darius, I would drink, but I'm not a fan. I apologize.
Oh, this is 400-year spider's blood. Don't think nothing of it.
Oh, so that's
We're
why
about
it's
to go
so
to-
good. Oh my god.
We're about to go to
that's
bed,
sick.
so just because I'm hitting it, I start playing Silent Image and just start creating things that dance around.
Why?
I don't know why he's like this.
Okay, so he's hallucinating? Well, just making stuff go around him.
And he's
So
still,
I'm making
and
more
Darius
things
is still
appear.
dressed in his drone general's regalia, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "It's only dinner."
I feel like we should probably initiate combat right now.
Nope. End of the night.
Oh.
I'm out of this.
Okay. Here's what happened. He's good on his word. You are now partners in this corporation.
Cool. Do we have ranks, titles, whatever?
We'll probably have to work for that.
Well, if we're partners, then we're already high ranking.
Well,
No,
Hey, a dream came
you
true.
guys basically are now, and I want you to write this down. You now belong to the board of directors, because you are the board of directors.
Okay.
For military,
Military Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh!
MAI.
he's gonna do what any other person with a board of directors is gonna try to do. He's gonna try to take this out. I have a feeling. Seize control.
Why? They ask us to do stuff and we'll do it.
It's true.
Plus, all of us have different goals. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. He's trying to conquer the world. I don't know what she's doing. You two are just trying to find somewhere to belong. They don't care if you burn down a house or two.
I'm just out of it right now.
We're trying to get back into the army.
You're getting hallucinogenic, so
And then I show whatever I see in the hallucinogenics. I'm playing a silent image for everyone else.
So
So
now
it's
it's
actually
actually
there.
everything.
I'll just,
For me.
Should I just cancel out his link right now?
No.
Just-
You guys can just hear what I'm thinking.
It's going to be important if we're going to train these idiots. Especially that unicorn moron.
Oh, trust me, I can deal with him.
I like the crane.
Oh, please let me deal with the unicorn moron.
I like
We'll
the
see.
crane.
I got the lion.
Okay,
I think-
further information on those guys will be available next week.
Next session.
Next session, yes.
Okay.
So, that's it for the night.
Sounds good.
I'm glad you guys showed up once again.
Yeah.
Oh, so what'd you think? Any
Yeah, very good.
Can you hit the button?
What would you say is today's?
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe.